Hello and welcome to episode 17, where we're going to take a look at vocal recording. We've done loads of stuff so far that have involved speaking, so I figured today would be a good chance to hear some of the microphones that we've got to look at in the past and hear what they sound like on vocals. Now, we're doing our normal thing, so we've got our comparison Shure SM7B, which is the one we've used on all the videos. So we've got that to fall back on. We know what it sounds like. Next door to it is the AKG 414, and it's set in cardioid mode. And next to that, a newcomer. I opened a box this morning, and inside wasn't what I expected, but I found a pair of Oktava MK-319s. And I bought these, gosh, it must be getting on for 20 years ago, I'm sure. It's a very long time. They were at the time quite radical because they were not too expensive. They were pretty horribly made back then. I mean, this particular one, it's got like a sort of almost like hand-painted finish on it. It's pretty horrible. It looks very utilitarian. Things from the Eastern Bloc back in those days were extremely crude, but they were making sort of inroads into trying to get some European money. Not too unlike how things are at the moment, is it? But we have a Russian microphone, so I thought I'd give you a go. It's a large diaphragm condenser, and it shares a huge number of its design traits with the mic that's next door to it, the Neumann U87. So it'll be interesting to see if the U87 and this MK319 sound similar. I think they might do. Next to the U87, another newcomer to our tests, and this one's an EV mic, Electro Voice 320. It's one of three mics that have a very common design, and the 320 has also got a switch on the back that claims makes it useful for kick drums. I've never actually used it for that, but that's what it says. It uses those acoustic tubes to give it a immunity to proximity effect, so you can go from the distance we are at the moment right up close, almost touching the grill, and the tone of your voice stays the same. Next door to the 320 is a Neumann TLM 103, which is a permanent cardioid microphone. Now we have the 6 microphones in an array, and I've recorded my voice in a project that I'm doing. Now, the one thing that's important to note is that I'm not a singer. I can sing, but I am not a singer, and I don't particularly ever want to be a singer, but I have to sometimes. In this particular project that I'm working on, I'm sending the customer stems and my voice as a guide vocal. And my voice will end up in the bin, which is perhaps where it should be, and my voice will get replaced by someone with a much nicer voice than me. But I figured this was a great idea, and I could record with 6 microphones and give you access to the raw tracks so that you can hear my voice recorded on all 6 of these microphones. We probably only need to listen to maybe a verse. That'll do the trick, I'm sure. So that's the cunning plan. We've got 2 dynamics, we've got 4 condensers, all of them quite capable microphones. It'll be interesting to see how close in sound they are. Frankly, I don't know, but it'll be nice to actually get going and seeing if we can make some sort of sense out of them. So anyway, here we go. On with the thing. Here's the comparisons. If I could see the sky above and my mind could be set free, as wild white horses reach the shore, I'd stand alone and oversee. If I could see the sky above and my mind could be set free, as wild white horses reach the shore, I'd stand alone and oversee. If I could see the sky above and my mind could be set free. As wild white horses reach the shore, I'd stand alone and oversee. If I could see the sky above and my mind could be set free. As wild white horses reach the shore, I'd stand alone and oversee. If I could see the sky above and my mind could be set free. As wild white horses reach the shore, I'd stand alone and oversee. If I could see the sky above and my mind could be set free. As wild white horses reach the shore, I'd stand alone and oversee. After listening to those, I'm not really too sure. We have 6 microphones, we have 6 vocal takes. I'm not really sure which one I actually prefer. It is going to be one of those things that's down to taste. I don't think any of these have shown themselves up at all. We have a very wide price range for the microphones. We have a very wide type of microphone range. We've got a mixture of dynamics and condensers. But tonally, they all do a pretty decent job. I think you're just going to have to make your own mind up on this one. If you want to leave a comment below saying which one you like or which one you definitely don't like, it might be helpful for other people. I don't know. And there will be some links so you can download the raw tracks. Sadly, I used a pair of headphones that leaked when I did the recordings. So all of the mic tracks have actually got a fair amount of spill on them. I'm sorry, but there's nothing I can do about that, and I didn't notice until afterwards, so I do apologise. But I hope it lets you know at least the microphones do pick up things like that. None of them appear to be immune to it, so we have to live with it. That's our recording finished. I've put the links to the files in the blurb below, so if you want to download those and have a listen, please feel free. If you do find these videos useful, please subscribe and tick the buttons, ring the bells, do all the usual things, and then you'll get some notifications when we make some more. In the meantime, have a good week, look after yourselves, and take care.